Good morning. Now we are discussing about in previous class divergence, gradient and curl. So today we discuss about the problems on divergence, curl and gradient. So first problems on divergence, gradient and curl. So problems on gradient, divergence and curl. So first problem. So first curl. First problem. Find the divergence of the vector field. Find the divergence of the vector field. Vector field U is equal to R. Here R means a position vector. So what we find? Find the divergence of the vector field U is equal to R. So let the solution. So given vector function here is, so given vector function is U is equal to R. So that is, here U is equal to R means some xi plus yj plus zk, or simply we can write x, y, z. So then we find div U. So the divergence of U is given by the divergence of U is given by div U, or this is also div U, del dot U. So we find div U. So div U, here U is equal to R means x, y, z. So del dot U is equal, here div, that is dou by dou x, or we can write as I dou by dou x plus j dou by dou y plus k dou by dou z. So dot, here U is equal to R means x, y, z. So that means xi plus yj plus zk. So xi plus yj plus zk. So then dot product, here I dou by dou x dot product xi. So I dot I is 1, remaining I dot j, I dot k is remaining, these are all zeros. So we can get dou by dou x of x plus dou by dou y of y plus dou by dou z of z. So the value of dou by dou x of x is, with respect to x, the value is 1 plus 1 plus 1. So that is 3. So therefore div U is equal to 3. So this is the answer. So this is div. So then another problem. If f is equal, next problem, if f is equal to xy square I plus 2x square yzj minus 3yz square k, then find div f. So here small f or small f, capital F, div f at, here point is given at the point 1 comma minus 1 comma 1. So we find the value of div f. First we find div f, then in that xyz values put here 1 minus 1 and 1. So let us solution. So here given the function, f is equal to xy square I plus 2x square yzj minus 3yz square k. Next, div f or del dot f. Div f is equal to, or del dot f is equal to Del means I dou by dou x plus j dou by dou y plus k dou by dou z. Here dot product dot. So here f is equal for x y square I plus 2x square y z j minus 3y z square k. So in previous problem same like that, here I dou by dou x of this one. So this is I dot I is 1. So with respect to x, dou by dou x of x y square. So next dou by dou x of I dot something 2x square y z. So but here I dot j value is 0. So dou by dou x of I dot I is 1 x y square plus dou by dou y of 2x square yz plus dou by dou z of minus, sorry, here minus is there. So minus dou by dou z of minus 3yz square. So with respect to x, here y is constant, so y square. So with respect to y, plus here 2x square z is constant with respect to y, so y differentiate is 1. So the value is 1, 2x square z. Next, with respect to z, plus here 3y is constant, z square, differentiation of z square is 2z. So what we say differentiation of, here formula is there. So d by dx of x power n is equal to n into x power n minus 1. So this is the formula. So next, at what point we find the value del dot f, that is div f 1 minus 1 1. So div f, that is del dot f or div f at 1 minus 1 1. So we can substitute x value is 1 and y value is minus 1 and z is 1 in this. So div f is equal, so here y square means, so here always it does write down y square plus 2x square z plus 2z is equal to, y square means minus 1 whole square plus 2 into x square, so 1 square z is 1 plus 2 into 1 is equal minus 1 whole square, so here plus 1 plus 2 into 1 plus 2 into 1, that is 2, plus here 2 into 1 is 2. So total value is 5. So this is the div f. Okay. Next. So in previous class we have what is curly A is defined as, or curl F. What is curl F? Curl F means I, j, k, dou by dou x, dou by dou y, dou by dou z. And we can solve the problem like this. Suppose here f is equal to f1i plus f2j plus f3k. So then we can find the value of curl F like this, f1, f2, f3. This is the curl F. So in previous we can find the div f. Next. Next problem. Compute the gradient of the scalar. Compute the next problem. Compute the gradient of the, gradient means gradient of the scalar function f of xyz is equal to e power xy x plus plus y plus z at 2 comma 1 comma 1. So before we find the divergence, here we find the value of gradient. So gradient. So we can define what is the gradient. So gradient. So here f is a what is the gradient? Gradient can be defined as del f. So here del f is equal I dou f by dou x plus j dou f by dou y plus k dou f by dou z. So this is a gradient. So divergence means del dot f and curl is del cross f. This is the difference between these three. So first we can find the gradient. So solution, let us find the gradient. So here let given function. So given function f is equal to e power xy into x plus y plus z. So grad f value find, first we can find the grad f value, then at what point 2 comma 1 comma 1. So then the value substitute in where x y z we can substitute 2 1 1. So first we find grad f. So grad f is equal to, or this one like this. So grad f is equal to I dou f by dou x plus j dou f by dou y plus k dou f by dou z. Here function f is equal to e power xy into x plus y plus z. So in place of f we can substitute this value. So that is equal, grad f is equal to I dou by dou x of e power xy into x plus y plus z plus j dou by dou y of e power xy into x plus y plus z plus k into dou by dou z of e power xy into x plus y plus z. So this is. So next we can differentiate with respect to x. So d by dx of uv. So uv, differentiation of uv is derivative of uv. uv formula enti uv dash plus u dash v. This is the formula. So here one is taken as, suppose e power xy is u and x plus y plus z is taken as v. Then we can first differentiate with respect to x, e power xy, and this is the constant. Then next e power xy is a constant. Then with respect to x, x plus y plus z is differential. Similarly like this, these two. So so a dou by dou x uv method. First e power xy differentiate. So e power x. So derivative of, or e power x, derivative of e power x is e power x. So e power xy means e power xy with respect to x. With respect to x means here x is 1, next y. So into x plus y plus z. This is the one. Next plus here x plus y plus z differentiate with respect to x. Here e power xy is constant. So we can write e power xy and x plus y plus z. Here y plus z. So y and z is constant and x is 1. So the value is this one. Similarly plus j into e power xy into with respect to y. Y means y is 1 and x plus y plus z plus e power xy into 1 plus k into here here e power xy. So e power xy, here z is not there. So in this z is there. So here this is the 0, this is 1. So e power k, e power x 1. So then we can substitute at the point 2 comma 1 comma 1. So grad f. So grad f at 2 comma 1 comma 1 is equal to I into e power xy, e power xy. Here values is 2, 1, 1. 2, 1 and y is 1. X plus y plus z. X plus y plus z means 2, 1, 1 means 2 plus 1 plus 1. 2 plus 1 plus 1. We can substitute in this e power xy into y. My value is 1. X plus y plus z is this one plus e power xy. Plus e power xy means xy. Xy into 2 xy. So plus j into e power xy. E power xy means e square x. X means here 2. X plus y plus z. 2 plus 1 plus 1. Plus e power xy. E power xy means 2. Plus k into e power xy. E power xy means 2 into 1. E square. So this is equal I into e square. So here 2 plus 1 plus 1. So that is 4. So 4 plus under e square plus here 2 plus 1 plus 1. So that is 4. 4 into 2. 8. 8 e square plus j into 8 e square plus e square plus k into e square is equal to I into 4 plus 1 5 e square plus 9 e square plus k e square. Here e square is outside, here j. So e square is outside. So 5i plus 9j plus k. So this is the value of grad f at the point 2 comma 1 comma 1. 5i plus 9j plus k. Understood? Okay. So therefore grad f is equal to e square at what point? 2, 1, 1 at e square 5i plus 9j plus k. So this is the grad f. So here grad means first I dou by dou x plus j dou by dou y plus k dou by dou z. So then div means del dot, curl means del cross. This is the difference. So we know that how can solve the gradient. Next, yesterday we can some properties, or we know that what is the curl grad f is equal 0 and div curl f is 0 and div a cross b is equal b dot curl a minus a dot curl b. In next class I can solve these some properties. So first here some more one under problem. So we can solve the problem. I can solve the problem. So okay. Next, curl grad f is equal 0, or first under one is problem. Phi of x comma y comma z is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus xy minus 3x. Find grad f. Del phi means grad f. So we solve this problem. You solve this problem. So try again. I can under problem. Okay. Here find grad phi. Grad phi means, so given function here pi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square like this. So grad phi means I dou pi by dou x plus j dou pi by dou y plus k dou pi by dou z. Here pi is equal to x square plus y square. So that is I dou by dou x of pi is equal to x square plus y square plus z square plus xy minus 3x like this, plus j into dou by dou y of again x square plus y square plus z square plus xy minus 3x plus k into dou by dou z of x square plus y square plus z square plus xy minus 3x. So next, with respect to x, with respect to y, with respect to z, differentiate. So then we get the value of grad phi. So with respect to x here 2x remaining of 0. So 2x, this is 0 and this is with respect to x, y is constant. So that is plus y here minus 3. Next, plus j into here with respect to y, 2y, j with respect to y means plus x, plus k into with respect to z means here 2z and remaining there is no. So this is the value of what? Grad phi. So therefore grad phi. So grad phi is equal to I 2x plus y minus 3 plus j into 2y plus x plus 2z. Okay, this is the grad phi. And then